something that can be done. So exactly, Rasheen. Human beings are supposed to be the smartest beings, but we're the only one paying for food because we're fucking idiots. Humans are viruses. Humans are cancer cells. Chief taught me that I'm a cell inside of my own body. And when we look at the behavior of cells, for example, right? If we were to zoom into your body and we looked at your lung cells and we seen they were functioning properly, okay, cool. Let's take a tour through your body with me in your imagination, in your mind's eye, will you? We're going through your body real quick. We're going through your brain. We look at your nerve cells and everything's firing cool. All right, cool. We move into your lung cells and everything's functioning properly. We move to your heart, everything's functioning properly. We move to your skin cells and everything is running smooth. You're good. But then we get to a particular part of your body. And these cells are punching holes in your blood vessels. These cells are damaging your stomach lining. And you're like, what the fuck is going on with these cells? Literally every other cell in my body is working to keep me alive and to keep me healthy, except for these motherfuckers. Now, what do you call a cell that's living against your body? When you go to the doctor, he says, we found a group of cells that are actually destroying you. What do you call those cells? Anybody know? Anybody want to take a guess? What type of cells are those? Too slow. Cancer cells. Very good. Very good, Andrew. Cells that act against your body are called cancer. And when we zoom out, and we look upon the earth, which is also the inside of our own body, the earth is actually a cell, and we are cells, and all of the animals are cells, and the trees are cells. Everything upon this planet, every living organism upon this planet is a type of cell in the body that we call earth, which is the inside of our body. When we apply this same understanding to the cells or the organisms upon this planet, the creatures upon this planet, the animals upon this planet, the plants upon this planet, what is the only freaking creature on this planet that acts against the planet? There is only one creature that acts against the planet. One. Nope, Rasheen, black people ruined themselves. We can get into that later. Black people ruined themselves. Very good, DB. Humans. Humanity is the only creature upon the planet that has done nothing for the planet except destroy it. You don't see lions fucking up the earth. You don't see elephants. You don't see dolphins. You don't see whales or owls or bats. Human beings are the only creature that tear down trees, which are responsible for our ability to breathe. We give off carbon dioxide. The trees give off oxygen. We need that to survive. Human beings tear down acres and acres and acres and acres and acres and acres and burn down acres and acres and acres and acres of trees every day. Who pollutes the ocean? You look into the ocean, plastics, oils, waste, rivers polluted. What would you call a cell that's polluting your bloodstream? Because you know that the earth is an organism. What do you call a cell that's polluting your bloodstream? You would call that cell cancerous, a virus, poisonous, toxic. What would you call a cell that's damaging the bronchi in your lungs? Appreciate that, dream catcher. You call it a virus. You call it a disease. What would you call a cell that's damaging your retina? What would you call a cell that's eating away at your stomach lining? You would call that a virus or a disease or cancer. What cell? Now let's zoom out of your body, right? Because we know, for one, that cells are miniature people. Every function that you have, whether it be respiratory, reproduction, digestive, your cells have the congruent, corresponding function as well. So we also want to keep in mind the law of correspondence. Most people know it as above, so below. Most people don't know where that comes from. As above, so below is the Hermetic principle of correspondence, or the law of correspondence, which means that what is going on a micro level is also going on a macro level. Basically, that what's going on a small scale is going on a large scale. The universe is self-similar, or the universe is fractal in all regards. It just depends upon what perspective you're viewing it that makes it appear that it's different. For example, is my hair big, or is my hair, would you say that my hair was tall? No, from a human's perspective, my hair wouldn't be considered tall. But imagine how tall my hair would be to an ant. A blade of grass to you is not a little blade of grass, but to an ant, that shit look like goddamn. So it's contingent upon your perspective that determines how you're viewing something. So what we view as the big old earth is actually identical to what we see in a small little cell. What's going on in the world, we can also see it going on in your body. That's what as above, so below, so within, so without means. It means that the universe is self-similar on all scales. What's going on in the stars is going on at a molecular level. What's going on in an atom simultaneously going on in the universe. That's what it means, as above, so below. Same thing. What's up, Inky? So when we apply this understanding, we look at cells. We look at the behavior of cells. If we seen cells in our body destroying our body, we would say that those cells are